enter the undefeated future, Ian Machado Garry. Cardio is his best weapon. He hasn't even had to use it necessarily in realizing all of this UFC success thus far. Tremendous long-range weapons, underrated in the clinch, underrated as a grappler, but I guess for me, it's the appetite for knowledge that really jumps out of the fighter meeting. This man has traveled the world in search of different mixed martial arts skills and now training under the watchful eye of Diego Lima at Shootbox in Brazil. We'll see if Ian Machado Garry can take his career to that requisite next level here tonight. All right, well, best of luck trying to handle the pressure wrestling game of this individual who has really taken the division by storm. And as was the case for you oftentimes in your career, even when the opposition knows what's coming, can't stop it.
Yeah, because this kid has so many different ways to attack you in the wrestling realm. Unfortunately, John, he has not developed the striking to that level. So if you can keep him up right now, we've seen everybody deal with it. When you can't get that takedown, what's left for this guy?
Yeah.
Does this guy still believe? How does he operate in those moments where he doesn't really know what to do? We're gonna find out tonight, because this is his toughest fight to date.
And he said he slept in his singlet last night for good energy.
I love that.
Can't be comfortable. Our tail of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, we send it inside the octagon to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the future, Ian Machado Garry. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Belal, remember the name, Muhammad.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready. Good.
All right, here we go, round one with Belal. Remember the name Muhammad. And a lot of people were willing to forget the name when he lost to Jeff Neal back in 2019. This man has been on an absolute tear ever since. Oh, damaging knee to the head. Counter punch is good by Garry. Oh, just missed on the overhand right. Muhammad going for the takedown here, nothing doing there. Lands a big right hand early. All right, early round one action here as the fighter engages in the clinch. And again, we don't know the striking discrepancy here, but you got to think the wrestler is going to pursue these situations in this match.
I mean, he spent his lifetime here. He spent his lifetime in close. So he gets to the clinch, he gets chest to chest, and he's comfortable. No matter how good his opponent is in terms of overall skills, he is so well versed here that he feels like he is in the advantage position.
Machado Garry getting work here from the top. Let's see if he goes for a sweep to try to get back to his feet. Good, solid strike on the ground.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently.
All right, working inside the closed guard now. This is no safe place against this opponent. All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground. All right, so he gets back to his feet after that extended battle on the ground, and the crowd is loving it.
The crowd's going crazy because they appreciate high-level mixed martial arts, and that's exactly what you just got.
And he lands a kick to the leg now. Pretty good work on the feet tonight by Muhammad. Oh, and he lands another takedown here, just doing a nice job not telegraphing his shot. Clean entries. The Olympian's got to like what he sees.
I mean, over and over, he gets to the legs before his opponent reacts. By beating him on the entry, now it's up to the opponent to keep up. But this guy's playing chess. His opponent's playing checkers. He's playing chess. He can't keep up. Once he gets to his legs, he's got to beat him defensively before he gets his hands locked around his legs or his body.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Belal Muhammad. Well, he's certainly keeping busy, DC, connecting with most of the punches he's thrown.
I mean, punches in bunches. He's doing a great job. He gets to the single collar tie. Look for him to wear on his opponent by pulling the head down and punching with the free hand. Another big takedown.
2 minutes here to go in round one.
Look at that. Recognizing he's about to lose position.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard.
Muhammad's in half guard, making all these shots count. All right, working on the ground here, his opponent's feet on the hips. Muhammad's back in half guard, very comfortable here. All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Good work from the top here by Belal Muhammad. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight.
Let's push. 1 minute.
Muhammad's back in full mount. All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round. Seconds to go.
Push away.
All right, 20 seconds to go in the round.
Push off his head and posture.
Continuing to stay busy here on the ground. All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Muhammad's right back to the full mount here. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Round two straight ahead.
Stop.
All right, take a seat, bud. That wasn't a horrible round, but I think we definitely lost that, okay? I need you to get this back on track. It's just like we work every day in the gym.
All right, so that's the end of the round. A lot of highlights from which to choose, but his success in that round certainly rooted in his offensive takedown game.
And that's what he does, right? He's a grinder. He's the type of guy that wants to get a hold of you, drag you to the floor. It doesn't bother him that much if you get back to your feet. He just wants to continue to make you work the entire time because he understands this type of grind, most guys can't keep up with.
Oh, and the high kick lands. Finds a home for that left hook.
Oh, big elbow. Oh, nice double leg, yes.
Muhammad's in half guard. All right, close guard now. Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Muhammad. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Posture up and punch.
Relentless pressure from the top by Belal Muhammad.
More hips. Push him off.
I'm scaring this up. You need to work.
He's got to start throwing now.
Pick your shots.
Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head.
It's time for the hammer fist. Drop that hammer.
Nice.
3 minutes now to go, round 2. Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Continuing to work out of the half guard. All right, so not enough action there on the ground. The referee brings the fight back to the feet, and we are back underway. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1, and now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, roundhouse kick lands.
Oh, big elbow. That one was clean. Great punch.
Oh, uppercut lands. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tough, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Another big kick.
All right, well, he's got him softened up here.
I need you to scramble. Scramble.
Getting them out here. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end of the ball.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Colby Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night. He is showing you that he has done the work in the training room, and it's on full display tonight.
Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by Belal Muhammad.
1 minute left in the round.
Side control now.
Yeah, he's gonna try to attack Kimura here. He'll try to get him up on his right hip so he can get pressure.
You gotta be kidding me. How did he get out?
He just stayed calm. Was able to withstand the fire, and now he finds himself out and safe.
Oh, he's got his back.
Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
Oh, he's got the ground and pound going now. All right, feet on the hips here. Not there yet, but might get the submission here shortly. Muhammad's in half guard. Oh, staying busy from top position. He lands another ground strike there. Muhammad ground and pound from half guard now. Let's see if he can do some damage.
Good round.
You're being controlled on the ground here. If he gets the takedown, I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, a lot of tremendous striking action in that last round, DC. I know you don't have a telestrator, but take us through the replay.
I mean, I would love to have my telestrator right now. That was a great display of high-level mixed martial arts striking. Both combatants stood toe-to-toe and let it all hang out.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. All All right, here we go with our next round, and really shades of the Diaz brothers in that previous round. A lot of volume, a lot of accuracy, just a lot of efficiency on the field.
Very, very efficient. Good round in the sense that he did not throw everything with absolute power, but he was touching the entire time. Then every now and again, he would set down with a strike that would really damage his opponent.
High-level guard pass there as he moves into half guard.
You know the guy's going to his left on the pass, but you cannot stop it. He is tremendous at passing the guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Belal Muhammad.
Another strike gets through from the top position. In the half guard. Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Oh, big shots from the top. Another ground and pound strike gets home.
Now it's his mount.
Muhammad's got his back, and this is one fighter in OAM that you don't want anywhere near your back. All right, he's sort of hanging out here unguarded, DC. Not sure if he's trying to bait him in or what, but not great body language here. Ooh, right into side control, DC.
This is where you want to be now because you get to make your opponent decide. They try to turn back into you, you can attack guillotine. If they turn away to try to get to your knees, you throw your hooks in and you got all your rear choke submissions.
All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh yeah, he's landing very accurately and he's landing to get damage off.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman reading crowd. Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by Machado Garry. Under 3 minutes to go in our third round. All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut.
Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing.
Especially if you're just running the guy over, John, and then he just gets up.
Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by Muhammad.
And another one. Another strike from the top lands for him.
Well, no feeling out process tonight. Both fighters invoking damage on the other, DC.
Yes, we knew this would be very competitive. We knew that this was a tough fight. We knew that both guys would be very evenly matched in this fight. But we didn't expect to see this type of war between these two guys.
Muhammad's right back to the full mount. Less than 2 minutes to go in round 3.
Nice work.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent.
Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Standing over his opponent here and making these strikes count. Beautiful sequence there by Belal Muhammad.
Great job landing from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out of side control. Man, how fun is this to watch as he continues to dole out damage with the ground and pound?
Take it back to the days of guys like Mark Coleman, just beating people up in the ground and pound. This guy is a throwback.
Muhammad's going for a choke. Ooh, arm triangles in tight.
It's getting in very tight.
Oh, and now he gives up on the submission.
Knee on belly.
Machado Garry's face would have to be classified as a mess. Cut on his cheek, and it's only getting worse. Lands the ground and pound strike here. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. And that'll do it. 15 minutes in the books. All right, there's the end of the round, and hopefully not the end of the fight. He doesn't look as handsome as he did when he walked out. That is a severe gash on his face.
Be aggressive. Don't be stupid.
All right, well, defense wins championships, and perhaps he can shore some things up there. Here are some replays from the damaging previous round.
Well, he's got to. He's got to change some things if he doesn't want this cut to get worse. But hats off to his opponent. His opponent found the target. His opponent knew exactly what he wanted to accomplish, and he got it done. He's got to continue down the path in order to make the cut worse.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Fourth round now, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds.
Oh, nice.
Well, you didn't see a lot of the body work from him in the earlier rounds, but he's certainly getting after it here. Big shot to the body connects there. We'll see if he can follow it up.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
Oh, going for the takedown here.
Nasty high kick. How is he still standing?
Straight right hand, no good. Machado Garry's eye does not look real good right now. It actually is starting to swell shut, so that will be something that bears watching as this fight continues. Muhammad's back in half guard. Landing strikes nicely here from top position.
All right, take your time. Take your time. Relax.
Changing the position.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Belal Muhammad. Ian Machado Garry's eye is officially swollen shut. The referee keeping a close eye on things. Maybe he'll call for the ringside position, but that condition is only going to get worse as this fight continues.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming into largely DC. That's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early.
All right, referee is going to step in here and likely call on the doctor to check out that swelling around the eye. Defensively, he has had a very hard time tonight.
Well, and it's gotten worse because the moment the swelling started, his spirit tells him to keep going forward, but he's getting pieced up.
Yeah, that'll do it. It's essentially a Cyclops fighting in there with one eye, so fans don't like it, but that is the end of the fight. It goes into the books as a TKO via doctor stoppage. All right, let's go inside the octagon now to Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, the doctor has called a stop to this fight. Declaring the winner by TKO, Belal. Remember the name, Muhammad.
What a stoppage win for him here tonight. No singlet, no problem. And you're starting to see the layers to his game. And as the striking catches up with the wrestling, he's going to be a problem for a lot of guys in this division.
He's going to be a real problem, especially in this matchup, because he fought a guy that possesses good wrestling, but also has striking. He was able to stand at times and survive, but ultimately it was his wrestling and his wrestling base that allowed for him to get this finished victory.